We're back now at 8:08 with Hollywood superstar Brad Pitt. His new movie Moneyball comes out tomorrow. It's already getting a lot of Oscar buzz. We had the chance to sit down with Brad at the home of the Oakland A's this week to talk about the film, his life, and those remarks he made about his marriage to Jennifer Aniston.
I became obsessed with this story. I just couldn't let it go.
Yeah, but over the years you had problems with directors, you had screenwriter changes, you had casting issues. A lot of times people would say there's a karma issue here, and I'm moving in. I'm check, please. I'm out of here.
No, I think that's a testament to the complexity of the material. It's not a conventional story. It deals with economics and sabermetrics, not edge of your seat kind of movie stuff, but there was this fantastic story.
There are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
It's got a lot of baseball. And when you're sitting around an early development meeting and you're thinking, does this have mass appeal for the big screen? Why were you able to answer yes to those questions?
Well, I figure if I like it, someone's going to like it. Someone else is going to find it interesting. The book was a major seller. I either naively or under great delusion always felt there was a story there. I just didn't know how to get there.
Moneyball is a David and Goliath story about how the small-budget Oakland A's brought math into the equation to find a way to compete against big-money teams like the Yankees.
It's an unfair playing field. So what these guys said is we can't fight the other guys' fight. We can't do it like they're doing it. We got to rethink baseball. We got to question everything.
Pitt plays Billy Beane, the real-life general manager of the A's.
Scotty H.
We've all thought about what would happen if they made a movie of our lives and who would play us, and everybody wants to say Brad Pitt would play me in the movie.
I don't know that that's a dream.
I think Brad Pitt to play him in the movie.
I think any sane person, which Billy is, would be uncomfortable with the notion that someone's going to be trying to tell your life story in 2 hours.
Did he ever call you and say, or did he ever come up to you and say, you know what, I love the scene, it sounded great, it looked great, but that's not what I would have done, that's not me?
No, I just know he renewed his passport and just said, tell me if I need to leave the country.
And he hasn't yet.
And he hasn't yet.
This better work.
The audiences haven't seen it yet, but the few critics who have seen it have started to use that words or those words that you must hate. Oscar buzz.
You're not going to use them now, are you?
I just did. Oscar buzz. I mean, your performance in this is something that's going to stand out. There's no question about it. There are other great performances in the movie, but this is your movie.
It was and remains a great piece of material for me that I got to take on. And it's too early to talk about all that other stuff. And it's all good fun if your number comes up. And it's even more fun when your friend's number comes up.
Pitt's press for Moneyball has landed him on the cover of multiple magazines, including this week's Parade, where one statement ignited controversy. He told the magazine, quote, I spent the 90s trying to hide out. It became very clear to me that I was intent on trying to find a movie about an interesting life, but I wasn't living an interesting life myself. I think that my marriage had something to do with it, trying to pretend the marriage was something it wasn't.
I don't know what was pieced together or put together. All I know is that my point was the best thing I've done as a father is to ensure that my kids have a good mother.
Right.
That's all I was or am trying to say. It has no reference to the past, and I think it's a shame that I can't say something nice about Angie without Jen being drug in. She doesn't deserve it.
You're smiling because you know it came out differently.
Oh yeah, I know there was some. Yeah, it happens with me every time every cycle. But my point is, I just want to say she's good people. There should be a statute of limitations on this thing.
Let me just read what came out and get your reaction.
No, please don't read it, because I don't read these things. By choice, I don't want to be encumbered by any of that. I know my intentions, and I know what I believe, and I know things get misconstrued, and I live outside of that, and it's a much healthier place to be.
You did release a statement just to correct the record and say...
Yeah, I don't want to say anything bad like that about Jen. She's a dear friend of mine.
Did she call you after the quotes got out?
No, but she's also a seasoned veteran. She's a valuable person. We spent 7 years together. Come on.
What's the lesson? I mean, you
don't talk. I don't want to live on guard, and
that's kind of a shame.
I should be more on guard, I guess.
But it's a shame that if you can't feel free to say something without falling into a trap, that does change your life a little bit, doesn't it?
It's all right. It's all right. It's always been a part of the territory. I've got a knack for stepping into. And
Do you think that? I didn't get that
I
impression.
do every year or so, and it's okay. It's all right.
Let's get back to the present then. So life is good.
Yeah.
And we'll answer in one word the 4 questions. No secret marriage.
Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a secret.
It's true. No baby on the way.
Really.
No splitting up.
Listen,
I can get through these in 10 seconds.
If any of these 4 things happen, you'll know.
Or not. Yeah.
Well, I think that, he doesn't really love to be asked about his personal life. It's very difficult, but it's what everybody wants to know about, really, in addition to this. And the movie looks like it's amazing. You love the movie.
I thought the movie was really good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to say, I'm a baseball fan, and I like the intricacy of the baseball part of it, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, but you're also a very harsh judge when it comes to movies. I mean, you really, when something is good, you really know it. I trust your judgment, and you have 2 thumbs up for this one.
I have at least 1 thumb
least
up, maybe
one.
2,
All right.
yeah. Moneyball opens in theaters tomorrow.